John Calvin on Psalm 56. Be merciful unto me, O God, for man would swallow me up. He fighting daily oppresseth me. Mine enemies would daily swallow me up, for they be many that fight against me, O thou most high. What time I am afraid, I will trust in thee. In God I will praise his word. In God I have put my trust. I will not fear what flesh can do to me. Every day they rest my wounds. All their thoughts are against me for evil. They gather themselves together, they hide themselves. They mark my steps when they wait for my soul. Shall they escape by iniquity? In thine anger cast down the people, O God. Thou tellest my wanderings. Put thou my tears into thy bottle. Are they not in thy book? When I cry unto thee, then shall mine enemies turn back. This I know, for God is for me. In God will I praise his word. In the Lord will I praise his word. In God have I put my trust. I will not be afraid of what man can do unto me. Thy vows are upon me, O God. I will render praises unto thee. For thou hast delivered my soul from death. Wilt not thou deliver my feet from falling, that I may walk before God in the light of the living? When I am afraid, I will trust in you. The true proof of faith consists in this, that when we feel the solicitations of natural fear, we can resist them and prevent them from obtaining an undue ascendancy. Fear and hope may seem opposite and incompatible affections, yet it is proved by observation that the latter never comes into full sway unless there exists some measure of the former. In a tranquil state of the mind, there is no scope for the exercise of hope. At such time it lies dormant, and its power is only displayed to advantage when we see it elevating the soul under dejection, calming its agitations, and soothing its distractions. This was the manner in which it manifested itself in David, who feared and yet trusted, was sensible of the greatness of his danger, and yet quieted his mind with the confident hope of the divine deliverance. Record my lament. List my tears on your scroll. Are they not in your record? It was usual to preserve the wine and oil in bottles, so that the words amount to a request that God would not suffer his tears to fall to the ground, but keep them with care as a precious deposit. The prayers of David, as appears from the passage before us, proceeded upon faith in the providence of God, who watches our every step, and by whom, to use the expression of Christ, quote, the very hairs of our head are numbered, unquote, Matthew 10, verse 30. Unless persuaded in our mind that God makes special notice of each affliction which we endure, it is impossible that we can ever attain such confidence as to pray that God would put our tears into his bottle, with a view to regarding them, and being induced by them to interpose in our behalf. David animates this hope by the consideration that all his tears were written in the book of God, and would therefore be certainly remembered. And we may surely believe that if God bestows such honor upon the tears of his saints, we must number every drop of their blood which is shed. Tyrants may burn their flesh and their bones, but the blood remains to cry aloud for vengeance, and intervening ages can never erase what has been written in the register of God's remembrance.